had a chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face, like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho? I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, the fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was going to keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusean territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely they're supplying fuel for the various drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their fuel. Enter via the estuary, take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers. Remember, you're not bona fide military. You're expendable.
convicts. Stand by at the front.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs? I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, more warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation, but they don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Fox 2. Shows well and truly started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah!
I've got more bad news. The megastorm in Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses then. Fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this, too easy. I don't know what they were keeping in there, but it's all ashes now.
Another one's rocked. Take this.
Burn, bitches.
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was safe. This thing's been stuck in the field, babe.
It's like watching the fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn. Trigger, you're just quietly plugging away. Think you're the only sane one here?
Band on his right. We're no proper military. Enough that thou act deathly. I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here as well as I do. It's all about where you're from. Hey, Trigger, why do you think this stupid war keeps dragging on?
Here he goes.
It's all because countries exist. Shouting that and throwing a rock is what got me in here.
Well, you have free meals and a warm bed. You should thank our good citizens. 3 minutes remaining.
Tanker's full of oil.
This'll hit.
Get the ships out of here before they're blown up!
Nessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
We got an oil. Right on your feet.
Yeah, target destroyed. I've got you right where I want you.
Enemies locked on me. Someone help me out here. Missile incoming. Boom!
2 minutes remaining. Spare 15 locked.
Locked on hostile. That only scratched me up. Continuing with combat.
Missile in the air. Heads up. Enemy is locked on. There's a lock on Trigger's burn. That's right, that air comes from
I can fix them all day.
their target just fish moving down.
Spare 15 target destroyed. Dust cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary. 1 minute remaining.
Trigger, he's got a lock.
Targeting gun range. Fire. Seconds remaining. is about to arrive.
Mike, bring out the trucks. Make sure they're all split. Take every drop of fuel you can carry.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burned down everything that turns up.
Why are they popping on and off the radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
Caution. Pull up.
You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, if you think that's for the best.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take that.
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger. They pave desert highways nicely, you know? People drive fast to avoid bandits in the desert.
Caution. Pull up.
Team target destroyed. Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves.
Nice sentiment, Bad Dog.
Caution.
Got one on radar. Moving.
Caution.
Spare 2 count. Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusea territory. Return.
Just following orders to find tankers. So how about you go chew on a bone?
Nothing but sand and rock. Nice place to build a prison.
We can toss you in it as soon as it's up. Spare Squadron, a new enemy is approaching, bearing 350 from the reference point.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up counter-aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
Caution.
They appear to be
Pull up.
Erusea drones.
More UAVs? Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Do your duty and take out the tankers.
Column of smoke. Who did that? Trigger.
Trigger, I like your style.
Enemies locked on me. Shook the bandits off. Even they can't see through the dust. Just like regular clouds. Easy to lose your rock in there.
Missed! Those trucks can't be all-terrain. They should be close to the roads.
Caution.
Have
Pull
you
up.
forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmine with your bare hands.
Caution. Pull up.
I'm sticking around. You know why that political offender jackass is still alive, don't you?
Trigger?
Higher chance of living with him.
Missile.
Can't attack the surface while our lives are on the line.
Missile.
Tanker confirmed eliminated.
Trigger eliminated target.
You can't run from us.
Keep going. Burn it all.
Ground out. I got no vision.
He's too quick. Weapon system's acting up. I can't fight like this. I'm gonna break off. There he goes, running away. And he's who drew the drones here. Say what you want. Have fun with your new friends.
Vehicle down.
Allied aircraft down by a UAV.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission, full band.
We gotta get those UAVs.
The mission's become way too dangerous. Damn hell for dragging us into this shit.
Shut the hell up. This has nothing to do with me.
You guys are celebrating, but I don't hear anyone saying all targets have been taken down.
Missile.
Trigger trash the targets.
Spare 15 target destroyed. Target confirmed near full band. Dig around.
Missile.
Jet fuel doesn't ignite that easily. That was standard gasoline.
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums? Spare 15, target destroyed.
One more truck down. Drop them all.
Huh? You can't stick around forever. Find those targets.
The tankers are getting farther away.
5 minutes remaining.
Caution.
We're not gonna lose the damn robot.
Nice kill, Trigger.
Don't forget, you're trying to take down the tankers.
UAV down. Was that Trigger?
All right, we might just get out of this alive.
Don't tell me you're taking down drones for your squadron now, are you? They're not your friends. They're convicts, just like you. Just worry about saving your own skin. You
Caution.
listening, Trigger? Target the tankers. The other idiots have their hands full with the drones.
More people still behind than I thought. Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. That's how I'm still alive.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Spare 15, missile away.
I heard drones can be hacked, so why aren't we doing that?
Caution. Pull up.
Target was not hit.
Missile.
Got a target on radar. Trigger, it's near your position. Target is down. Well done.
Uncovered another one.
That's a lot of fuel up in smoke. But there could be more hiding somewhere.
How can we be expected to deal with the surface and the air at the same time? Trigger, hurry up and take care of the enemy. Trigger's flashed a fifth bandit. He might get them all.
UAVs are in the way. Take them out.
3 minutes remaining. Locked. In gun range.
Caution. Pull up.
Never turn your back on the enemy.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
If we follow the tankers, our tails will be exposed. I guess I'll pick off the guys going after Trigger.
Missile.
Hostile has a lock.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Missile inbound. Evade.
Missile.
Damn, I'm targeted.
Missile.
Maybe we should have struck the
Missile.
trigger after all.
Missile.
2 minutes remaining.
Missile. Missile.
It's possible the group's made its way to the north of the operation area, towards Erusea territory.
Caution. Missile.
Time's running out. Find
Missile.
them.
Missile.
Damn it, I've got one on my back.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Locked on. This one's
Missile.
mine.
Understood. HQ sent a message. That was the last one. All aircraft, return to base. Burning up all those tankers will starve their drones for a while.
I'm still alive.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. Worked like a charm.
If you think that's all you need to survive, you might as well get your last rites now.
Exactly, that was all dumb luck. Wait, you were in earshot, Count?
Must have been straining to hear from high altitude.
Seems you've learned nothing in the sky, Count.
Well, yeah, it's not like there's anything I can learn from Trigger.
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed. So it looks like we're getting attention from above. If any credit is due, it should come to me. Prisoners deserve nothing.